Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Friday Night Mariner of Spirit on the Supernatural Link Network. I'm Greg, and I'm your host, and we've got a great guest tonight, a person that really means a lot to me, and without disclosing who they are, before we go ahead and get to that, I'm going to go ahead and mention a few things, and then we'll bring him in here as soon as we possibly can. So first of all, I want to talk about the people that I support. And right now it's Potographs with Tim and Lauren Miley. And they do an excellent job with fundraisers throughout the year. And they have some of the best speakers around. They do a great job. They just had one up in Houghton Lake, Michigan, I want to say, about 2-3 weeks ago, and it was an awesome show. They continue to go ahead and do an excellent job. And if you get an opportunity to say hi for me. Secondly, it's PKC, Paranormal Kicks Cancer, with Chris Koskowski and Alex Wilkinson. And they're a pair from down in Florida who do basically the same thing, but theirs are done with haunted houses, and they'll do tours and things like that, and all the funds that they raise go to cancer research. And that's about that part. And then the second part is the people or the authors of the people that have been on the show that I recommend for anybody that really wants to go ahead and get a good book. And these people are outstanding. And I'm going to start out with Bruce Holliday, Tobias Wayland, Adam Benedict, Kathy Kressel, Barnaby Jones, Sherilyn Cotter, Dr. Heatherly Langdon, Lynn Monet, Ron Iacovetti, Victoria Munday, Tony Rathman, Natalie Jones, Patty Negri, Sylvia Schultz, Amelia Cotter, Rex Nielsen, David Sloan, Christina Bloom, D.A.Y. Song, Joseph Hallant, and I don't know if I said her once or twice, Dr. Rebecca Foster. And, of course, our old friend, Mr. Rex Nielsen. Did I say you twice, Rex? If I did, that's $5 extra. Anyway, on that note, and that was a little crazy humor there, but I'm going to go ahead and bring my guest out because this guy has been outstanding since the first day I met him. And he's always gone ahead and been a gentleman and a scholar. And I'm saying that either way. You can start out with scholar and then say gentleman, whatever you'd like to do. But he's put his heart and soul into his location. He has a great deal that's been done, and he's just finishing a project now, or finished part of a project. So I'm going to bring him out. And this is, of course, Mr. Bill Walter from Broadhead Manor.
Hi, Greg.
Hey, Bill. Great to have you.
Great to be here.
Great to have you. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't think I screwed up anything, did I?
Nope. You haven't screwed up nothing
Okay.
yet. You're doing good,
So,
Greg. You're doing great.
How's everything going now so far this year?
Oh, I decided this year I didn't do that many bookings so far. I decided that my health was more important. I really had to get my health under control. And then now I'm doing great. I feel better. I've just lost 58 pounds. I'm just amazed with it. And I decided to concentrate on my actual building and I'm getting the roof repaired. I've got The gymnasium was just totally remodeled for our Bearded Brothers Brawl that's coming up next weekend. I've had some amazing helpers that have come down and volunteered their time and effort and energy to help me keep this place maintained. We're just doing good. I mean, if everything goes right, I should have the gym redone. The hallways are going to be redone on the first floor, and the hallways are going to be done on the second floor. And getting the roof accomplished and getting that big ass library cleaned out has been just such a big weight off my shoulders. It amazes me half the stuff that's getting done.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
We've hauled 3 big dumpsters, 3 40-yard dumpsters of garbage just out of here, just getting everything cleaned out. I'm really concentrating this year just to have the building in order. I need to have it back to the way it was.
That's awesome.
The leaky roof caused a lot of damage, and now I've taken care of that damage. So we're really turning it around now.
That is amazing. Good for you.
I've got a couple of the grouchy old spirits in here pissed off at me, and I've got all the kids having a ball.
What are they saying, Bill?
Well, the janitor's telling me straight up, F you. Where's my gym floor? Because I tore out that big wooden gym floor. It got molded. It got all kinds of warped and everything. So we tore out the whole gym floor, and I epoxied the entire floor now. I can't tell you colors. I can't tell you anything yet because it's going to be a total surprise for everybody next weekend when I open the doors for the first time. There's only been 2 or 3 individuals that have actually seen what it looks like, and they're amazed by it. So, yeah, it's a total change.
Anything that you have anything to do with there seems to be amazing. So, I mean, that's a gimmick.
It's hard.
I understand that. The time that you went ahead and put the floor back together, the gym floor back together, and made it look like a gym floor was absolutely,
right.
That was like a giant jigsaw puzzle.
It was
like, how do you do that? That's crazy.
36,864 boards.
Yeah, and how many nails?
None. It was all a floating floor. It was all tongue and grooved. You just snapped them together pretty much. Just put the tongues and the grooves together and pounded each board, row by row till it got totally compacted into where it was sitting there perfect. And it lasted a good, let's see. I've owned the building now 10 years. That gym floor lasted another 8 years. 9 years, actually. But then this spring, we got 10 inches of rain. That rain came through the roof, went down onto the gym floor. We had about an inch of water sitting over the top of the floor, and everything decided to buckle and warp at the same time, and there was just no saving it this time.
Oh, boy, I'll tell you.
So what I did was I took an actual pallet of good wood, and I got about 1,000 pieces of that gym floor. Ron is going to stamp it with Broadhead Manor's name on each piece of wood, and we're going to sell them as memorabilia to the old gym floor. So
that's awesome. When is that going to start?
We'll start selling those probably mid-June. I'll put an ad out on the Broadhead Manor page. So
okay,
if anybody wants one, I'll put them aside for them. So $2 a piece. Get them out of here.
Well, with the stamp, that should be more than $2.
Nah, it's easy to do. We've got all the capabilities to print, laminate, and do everything we want to do. Stamp, anything. We're even making our own T-shirts now.
Yeah, it's not like my old one.
No,
I still wear my old one.
Yeah, this one's it's a different material, and the ink is actually pressed into the material. So it's a different way of doing things. We can print our own. We can print our own transfers, our own decals to where just the ink gets transferred. There's no glue, there's no nothing, and it just sticks to the t-shirt. We don't know how it does it, but it does it.
That's great.
So
for the big event with the Bearded Brawl, what are your surprises for that?
what do you mean surprises?
Well, and I mean, what are you guys the whole day going to involve?
Okay, starting out Friday night, June 6th or June 5th, that Friday night, we're doing 4 to 8 p.m. is going to be a meet and greet, free to anybody to come in. There's going to be hors d'oeuvres and snacks put out, just finger foods, free pop, free water, coffee. We got all kinds of stuff. I may even fire up the popcorn machine. I'm not positive, but maybe even do that. Just to meet and greet everybody that's going to be there, that the Bearded Brothers, along with their whole group and team and all the paranormal friends that I've made over the years that have volunteered their time to come in and help us out and just have some fun. I mean, I got Nathaniel Elwell and Morgan Caldwell flying in from Boston. I've got Vince Killian coming up from Kentucky. EVP is coming in all the way from Texas. They're going to come in and they're going to lead the ghost hunts and everything. And it's just a great group of people. Diet Renee, Christina Bloom. A lot of people are coming in. I'm hoping you can attend. We've got 30 different vendors, from bearded materials, stuff for your beards and stuff like that, oils and different things like that, all the way to rock crystals, to psychic readings, you name it, we're going to have it. They wanted to mix the worlds together and just have some fun. The actual Bearded Brother Brawl is it's Saturday from 11 to 5. From 11 to 2 is the sign up for the contests. Anybody that has a beard or no beard or whatever, you want to sign up for a category and a contest. Every ounce of money that's being made for this entire event goes to the Bearded Brothers nonprofit organization, which helps out needy families in Wisconsin over Christmas.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
It's a big to do. Right now, if all has gone right, just on the Broadhead Manor side, we should be going about $1,500 worth of donations so far, if not more. So, I mean, everything we make, everything we do during this event, it's going to be $5 per person to come in. And then to sign up for any contest, it's $20 for your first entry and then $5 an entry after that. So if you want to enter 10 contests, enter 10 contests. You can win prizes. They've got all different kinds of prizes for every event. There's got to be, I want to say 30 different categories, if not more, of different beard types that they're going to be having judging and all that stuff. Michael Gagliano, he's coming in. He's going to be our MC, and he's going to run the contest itself. We've got, I think it's 30 or 40 different raffle baskets we're going to be raffling off. You buy the raffle tickets at the door, but stick your tickets in whatever basket you like, and we'll draw the names right then and there, and you must be present to win. And then there's also going to be a 50-50 raffle, for the day. There's just so much. We're going to have concessions running. I'm going to have pizza and the usual popcorn. Bill's Nuts is going to be there. I've got 5 or 9 different varieties of Bill's Nuts this year, and everybody's loving them again. So I'm actually shipping them nationwide now.
Are you really?
Yes. I make up boxes every now and then for people who just want to have me send them. They've gone as far as Maine and all the way to California.
That's odd. That's really crazy. That's great. Hey, guess what I just got? A box of Bill's Nuts.
Darn right. They come in their own sacks.
So what is Mike Gagliano? Is he have his nuts too? Last year he had them, didn't he?
Last year, to generate money to help him pay his medical bills and everything from his accident, we came up with just a specific line for Michael. Michael's. It wasn't nuts; it was Fruity Bites.
Well, Fruity Bites.
So we we bought 25 pounds of Fruity Bites, made all kinds of bags of candy for him, and he sold them as he went across the country, and he sold out by the time he made it across the country. So him and I are gonna discuss when he gets here if he wants to do another little line. So
is Mary Lynn gonna be with him?
Marilyn had a previous engagement at another conference. She's not going to be here this time. We have a good lineup of people. I mean, just when I said that we were going to do this part paranormal, from the bearded contest itself, we were going to do this part paranormal. The people came crawling out of the woodwork to come help for the donations. You know what I mean? They just want to help in any way possible. So, and since it helps so many families at Christmas time, it puts smiles on people's faces, helps them with food and presents and everything like that. I can't thank the Bearded Brothers enough for what they've done for me. So I'm giving back and donating the building for that weekend to them. I just said, hey, use the building, use it any way you want. Whatever money you make goes to you. Take it to your your nonprofit.
You're not going to have anybody cutting their beards off, are you?
No. Not that I know of. These guys have worked long and hard for those beards.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them reach down to their belly buttons.
It's going to be a wild sight. That's for sure.
It's a different event. We're bringing together two totally different worlds, the paranormal world and the bearded world. We just thought it'd be neat. It's something different. Everybody enjoys ghost hunts. So both Friday night and Saturday night, we're doing the ghost hunts from 8 to midnight on Friday night, and then from 7 p.m. to midnight on Saturday night. The ghost hunts are $35 on Friday night per person, and it's $40 or no, $30 on Friday night, $35 on Saturday night. And those ghost hunts are going to be led by Vince Killian, EVP, Michael Gagliano, Morgan Caldwell, and Nathaniel Elwell. They're all leading the ghost hunts for that night. So everybody will experience something. My building, it never shuts down. I mean, I've got kids screaming at me constantly. Ron came up last week for the first time since November. He showed up at the building and he went into his effects room to grab a few things. I'm down in the gym. He comes down to the gym and he's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "You're upstairs calling my name. What do you want?" And I'm like, "I'm not calling your name." "Well, somebody is."
How's he doing?
He's doing really good.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. He's got a pinched nerve in his neck, which is really driving him nuts, but he's getting over it. But otherwise, health-wise, he's going strong. Well, he's got quite a talent.
Yes, he does. And I could not sit and do half the stuff he does. I mean, Greg, when you come through the building this time, he's got, I believe now 24 to 28 statues that are done in the building. We've made so many different horror characters. He's actually got the museum almost ready to open.
Wow.
So yeah, we've totally redecorated a lot of stuff. We've got scenes all over the place. We even Ron was up here and finished his doll room in the lobby now. So the doll room is totally complete. We have a gift shop in the lobby area now, and selling the other stuff he makes. And yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, it never stops. You know me, I can't stop.
Now, the way things sell too, you got to be there that first or second week.
Yes.
Go ahead and get a good grab on what's there to go ahead and get something.
we only produce over the winter, all his witch boards and his spirit dice and all that stuff. We can only make that during the winter because we just don't have time in the summer.
Right.
The building, rehabbing the building takes up most of my time from March all the way to November.
Oh.
Plus with the private ghost hunts and stuff like that. And we've kept our pricing for ghost hunts back down. We're not going to overprice everybody. It's for the 8-hour investigations, it's $50 a person. And for the overnight investigation, it's $75 a person.
Oh, that's mind-boggling.
And then
you know what I mean?
It's paying for the utilities and everything that I have to at the building and the insurance and all that stuff. And then it's also paying for the restoration of the building. So all these restorations could not be made possible if I didn't have investigators to come in and investigate.
You tell that guy to shut his whistle off.
Oh, I know. He's out there just having a ball.
We have Azriana Trudels. She's in the room. And Rez is here, too.
Hey, Rez. Hey, Azriana.
So I don't know where most of the people are. They look like they're all on YouTube, too. They're not even on Facebook. So It's one of them Friday nights. It's so nice out that everybody's on the outside.
Yeah, I was working outside up here at the building until about the time of your show. So it never stops.
we were down south in an area called Lake Zurich.
I know where Lake Zurich is.
It's a factory type setting. They're all big buildings.
Okay.
And they have a brewery in there.
Nice.
And my oldest son, it was his 50th birthday today.
Okay.
So we were all there celebrating.
Nice.
So it was pretty cool. It's hard to believe. We're still sitting there going ahead and saying, how do we have a kid that's 50?
Oh, I know. I just lost my mom a year ago, and she kept saying up till the day she passed, I cannot have a son that's turning 60.
Oh, that's something else. So, with all the people you have, and how it's all orchestrated throughout the year. How was your off time?
My off time?
Yeah.
I have no off time.
You didn't take a mini vacation or something? Didn't you go out west a little bit?
I went 2 years ago. I was in Missouri the entire year because my mom was failing. Then last summer, I had to take care of selling the house and selling the property and all that stuff. So I was still back and forth to Missouri a little bit. We got all that taken care of. And then this winter, I decided to go out and visit my family out in Arizona for a couple weeks. And then for the first time this year, I said, screw it to everybody. And I decided to take a weekend and go vend myself at the Booze on the Battleship. So we went out to North Carolina and went to Wilmington, North Carolina, and went on the battleship and got to tour the battleship, got to do everybody investigated the battleship, and it was a really neat experience. Something I won't ever forget in my life. As everybody knows, I'm not a paranormal investigator. Everybody says you have the powers, but I don't feel I have the powers. You know what I mean? I'm an empath, if you want to consider it. I can feel emotion. I can feel when they're around me. I can feel all that stuff. But yeah, it's not. I have my own haunted building. I don't need a paranormal group to go around investigating other buildings.
Just the size of that battle wagon is amazing.
Oh yes, I know. And when we got there, you know me, I have a very generous nature. We got a There were 20 guys that actually volunteer the tours of the battleship all day long, every single weekend. All these guys served on that battleship. They know that battleship from front to back. Well, we got there just before they opened up the tours for the day. And I was standing there talking with these gentlemen, and I was really intrigued on. They were pointing out all the stuff to me, and just being normal guys, just talking back and forth. And they were being such great guys that I took a couple $100 and I threw it in their donation jar because they said they get no funding from the state or the federal government. They maintain that ship from all the donations they get. So I threw a couple $100 in the donation thing, and they're like, no, you can't give that much. I'm like, what do you mean you can't give that much? They said people just drop dollars in there. And I said, well, maybe if they see these $100 bills in there, they're going to donate more, you know? Well, then give or take about 8 hours later, two of those gentlemen were standing up on the deck of the ship, and they go, hey, are you investigating with that weird group that's going down there? And I'm like, no, I'm going to be standing up here just waiting for the tour, or waiting for them to get done. And then we're going to meet up with everybody and leave. They go, well, since you're just going to be standing here, why don't we take you on a tour and tell you all about the ship? And I'm like, well, that'd be great. Well, the kid that was with me, Nathan, he goes, that'd be awesome. So we actually got to go in parts of the ship that no tourists are ever allowed on the parts of those ship. When you go up to the bridge, like you were talking about earlier, when you go up to the bridge, the door is closed. You're not allowed on the bridge of the ship. Only certain personnel can get on the bridge. Well, they unlocked it and let us walk around in the bridge.
Wow.
Then we went down to the engine room. Well, you can tour around parts of the engine room they want you to see, but then they were unlocking doors and saying, come on, you got to go down to the very bottom of the ship. Let's run the bottom. And we went down and ran the bottom.
Were you in any of the big turrets?
Then we got to go up inside the turrets and actually sit in the gunner seats and see what they saw. How they loaded them, how the gunpowder magazine went. First the shell went in, then the gunpowder magazine went in behind it, and then you slam down this thing and boom.
And did they tell you how much one of those turrets weighs?
The turret itself, no. The shell weighs 10,000 to 12,000 pounds.
It's bigger than a Volkswagen, right?
Yeah. And they had 16 guns.
Yeah.
Along with all their other, and that battleship also has torpedo planes.
Yes.
Mounted on the back of it. They shoot them off the side and they just skim the top of the water, and they keep their altitude right above the water and then drop torpedoes right when they get close to a submarine. And then they zoom back to the ship.
And then they get picked up by our crane.
Yep. It was really neat to be able to see things that normal public cannot see. So I thank you to those gentlemen that helped me through there. Did walk me through everything and explain stuff. And when they say they talk like sailors, holy crap, do they talk like sailors. I think every other word was sons of bitches.
Well, somebody's got to say it.
Oh yeah, they were having fun.
So that's really remarkable that you got such a great, it experience on a ship that big, because it's like nobody that's here right now, or nobody that'll watch later on has any real idea except for the guys that really know what battleships were all about.
Right. And I never knew that battleship is still armed and ready.
Yeah, commissioned.
It's out of commission, but at any time anyone attacks the United States, that ship will leave that port and defend our country. The one guy says, well, there were people that were talking all day. They're like, oh, they pour concrete down those guns, to seal them off. And the one old guy goes, yeah, that's a piece of plastic on the end that looks like concrete, and we can blow that thing out of here in 2 seconds flat.
I can remember one of my uncles was talking because when my dad got sunk off Okinawa, they were on Okinawa.
Okay.
And the battle wagons were just lobbing that stuff in. And they said that they could see the shells flying through the air. They were that big.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it over in Southeast Asia too, in Vietnam.
Yeah.
You can see it plain as day. So it's really amazing. And
yes, it is.
What we did with our little war when we were in World War II, it's just like to think that those wagons are that old now.
Yeah. And they're still floating.
And they've been refitted like 10, 12 times.
Yep.
There's another one that was USS Texas.
Okay.
And we were on a ferry boat going across from Seattle, and we were going to Bremerton. And Bremerton is the Navy base.
Yeah.
And we're going across, and they had this on the wall of the ferry boat. They had this couple pictures, and it was the refitting of the Texas from. I can't remember exactly the how big the guns were, but I know that the ones that you were with were 16s.
Yes.
And these ones were being refitted from 12s.
2 16s.
2 16s. But these pictures showed the whole ship, okay? They had over 2,000 guys on the ship for this operation of changing these guns and these turrets. Yeah. And they actually accomplished it in something like 72 hours.
Oh wow. Okay.
The whole ship. All the big guns went and the new ones went on. And they were out to sea.
Yep.
So, that's a fantastic area out there, and I really enjoy it immensely when I go out there to see my daughter, because there's so many, especially with the submarines and things like that you see that you can't even start to comprehend how big, not only how big they are, but how fast they go.
Yes.
And all those new ones that they have right now. There's a whole different class now that they're running, and they were all going up Puget Sound, and they had, each one of them has 4 chase boats, 2 in the front and 2 in the back.
Right.
And these chase boats, and we had binoculars so you can see the chase boats, and each one of them, he's probably going at least 40 knots. Yeah. And this submarine is just pushing them along like nothing.
Yep.
It's how big they are. They're huge. But that's really, really cool. So, for the store that you're going to be having again, your gift shop.
Yeah.
What are all the items going to be this year?
This year, Ron made the pendulum boards. We weren't able to get the spirit dice done. We made 4 sets and we sold those immediately. I mean, they were already going out to people. The big witch boards are not going to be for sale this year. We have T-shirts. He's actually got masks that he hand painted that are up for sale.
Oh, wow.
He actually made busts of some of the characters, from shoulders up. They're mounted on light boxes and everything. Those are for sale. A few of his other creations in the Hellraiser boxes and stuff like that are going to be for sale. I got a bunch of crystals for sale, and again, Bill's nuts and a few other little trinkets and stuff. keychains, stuff like that.
That's
So
awesome.
we got plenty of stuff. So plus, like I said, we got our investigations that are still going. If you guys want to book with us, we have plenty of space open in August, and we have all Fridays open in September, and a few dates open in July yet. Like I said, I really didn't book much this year because I really wanted to concentrate on the building, and the building projects are moving along so fast. We may be done here by the end of June with the projects for the.
I just wanted to go ahead and say that here's the guest. This is a surprise person that I got a hold of, and it's great to have her on. And here she is, Jamie Lynn Keller.
Oh,
hi.
Geez.
How are you?
I just thought I'd peek in for just a few minutes. I'm in the middle of packing for camping, but I had to come say hello.
You're camping?
Yeah, we're heading to Iowa tomorrow.
To Iowa?
Yes.
What are you gonna camp in a cornfield or what?
I'm sorry, I can hardly hear you guys for some reason, and I know it's my thing, not a you thing.
Are you camping in a cornfield?
I'm trying to. Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Are you camping in a cornfield?
Heck no. I'm camping right off the Mississippi River.
Okay.
Nice.
If you want to just talk amongst yourself, I'll be right back. I just have to handle something.
Okay.
Excuse me. I don't normally do this.
Oh, you're fine. Back. Take care of business.
Hi,
what you got to do. Hey, hot stuff. Hey, Sir Sexy.
So what are you up to besides camping?
Yeah, well, I'm not camping yet. I'm packing to go camping.
Oh,
okay. So, yeah, just finishing up the food stuff and whatnot. I already know what you've been up to.
Too much. I know it's been way too much.
Yeah, I was surprised to see that you were going to hop on here tonight because you've been so busy.
Well, I just got done finishing the landscaping in front of the building. We trimmed all the bushes. I cut out a bunch of tree stumps and did a bunch of little stuff like that. And yeah, it's just been one thing after another.
Oh, you're cutting out, Bill.
My internet keeps going back on right now. I think the kids are finally discovered how to. Yeah, I think the kids finally have decided they're going to read this with my.
Of course, they want your attention.
But a buddy of mine, Paul, has been not tall Paul that you know, but another kid, Paul, has been up every weekend helping me paint everything. Today he just finished the steps in the gym. So
can't wait to see it. Just think. 1 week.
The main person that I had to please was Ron. And right now he is amazed at what the gym floor looks like.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Can't wait to see everything that you've done.
So are you gonna be there next week?
Bill, no.
No, you.
Why would I be there? What's going on?
Isn't the
gonna be there? I'm one of the judges.
Well, then you're there.
Absolutely.
You started to scare me. I figured that you were doing something else.
Nope. If there's an event happening at the manor, of course I'm going to be there.
Are you going to have to wear glasses when you judge these guys' beers?
Oh gosh, no. Some of them know it, but I'm blinging them out. So I've got all these little jewels that I'm going to be putting on their beards and stuff. So everybody will be able to see them miles away.
Blinging them out.
Yeah, yes. You've heard of bedazzling, right?
Bedazzling?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That
Oh,
guy,
I've heard
that, that guy up there is going to be the first one,
of it.
and you're going to be the second. Ha!
who is?
You are.
I don't have anything growing right now. I cut it all off.
You have just enough.
Oh boy.
Got just enough.
Oh,
We
no.
even striped the parking lot today.
Did you?
I
Oh,
have
God.
actual parking spaces just because people they don't know how to park.
Well,
I know I'm breaking out again.
well, I already have like a designated parking spot. Are you telling me I can't park there?
Well, you can park wherever you want. You know what
Yeah.
you that.
Jamie,
But I
Jamie
had
Lynn, you can park in my spot, Jamie Lynn, anytime you want.
I've got
You
two
got
main
it.
spots. We have two campers coming in that are going to camp overnight. And I had to make a 12 by 30, two slots that were 12 by 30 to fit the campers on the parking lot.
Mhm.
And then I have all the parking spaces marked out now so people just don't park randomly across the damn parking lot.
Awesome.
You know what's going to happen about
What?
those 12 by 30 spots, right?
People are going to park there.
They're going to be right.
Not on my watch.
Okay. Well, then
I even went out with pink paint and painted the grass.
Oh, you're so funny.
I marked out the area that we're putting up the big tent outside.
Mhm.
And then I'm not mentioning what that's for because that's
Yeah.
hit or miss. I really can't say on air.
part of
But
the secret.
yeah. But yeah,
Guys, I'm
we
fine.
got everything done outside. Now the inside is going to be finished here within this weekend.
Awesome. And there's a little event going on there tomorrow, isn't there? Did you talk about that yet?
We have a public event tomorrow night. It's sold out from 6 to midnight, but we do have slots available from midnight to 6 a.m. So Spire Paranormal team is going to be here leading that public investigation. Anyone is welcome to attend from 12 to 6. Like I said, 6 to 12 is already sold out. We have no more slots available for that. But come on out during the day. This building's active during the day and at night. It never stops.
Yep. And if you don't know how to get a hold of Spire, just reach out to either Bill or myself, and we'll get you in touch with that team so you can get your tickets for that. And what are
Yes.
they, like $35?
I think they're 35 each, yes.
Yeah.
Talk to Ed and to Mike and
Yeah.
Good group of
Sierra
people.
and Chrissy, and there's a lot of them up.
I just met Chrissy
Yeah.
last week or the week before on the show. She was on. She's interested.
I have somebody who is excited to meet you, Greg.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. I met him for breakfast last week, and they're all excited to meet you.
The cannibals, are they going to eat me or what?
Possibly. No, Lee Warner. Do you know who Lee Warner is?
Why does it ring a bell?
She's friends with Christina Bloom, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she always catches you in chat and stuff. But yeah, she's excited to meet you.
I'm excited to meet her too. Almost as excited as I was the first time I met you.
Aw, almost, but not quite. No, I'm just
But
kidding.
not as much as Bill.
Oh, I know. Uh-huh.
No, that was just you have always been,
she's amazing. You know
the
it.
backstory behind tonight is because of the fact that you've always been so gracious with me in the things that I work on.
Thank you.
And I just, for the life of me, between you and I can't remember your partner with the rock down. And he's going to kill me if I don't remember his name, but
Who cares?
Yeah, not a big deal. He's not my partner, so
well, he was with the rock down, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but there's
Well, okay.
we're not
then-
going to bring up that topic.
Okay, then we
Yeah.
then it's old news is GNU's is bad GNU's.
Yep, pretty much.
Exactly. We had a good time at the Rock Down, and
We had a blast. It went off
day.
flawlessly.
Yeah, it was amazing. We had a great time, and things during the day went as smoothly as we could have had them go, and we had a great bunch of people, and that's all that needed to happen. So
The
we'll
things
leave it at that.
happen- The things that happen behind the scenes, we just don't mention. So
Right.
it's forgotten. I don't care anymore. I'm me. You know me. Forgive and forget, pretty much.
So Jamie, you're looking like you're starting to really get a good suntan. What's going on?
I'm just hot. I got a little red today,
You got a
running
little.
around so much and whatnot. So I just, yeah.
It was like, holy cow.
Yeah, my cheeks and stuff are totally red right now. By tomorrow, I'll be settled down.
You see, when it gets really white, then all the color just comes out. It just
Is that what
When
happens?
it's bald, it stays white.
yeah.
Well, that's not happening. Sorry, I'm keeping. If this goes, we're gonna turn into a wig.
No, you got pretty hair anyway. So
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And she's doing amazing, losing her weight also. I'm very proud of her too.
I was gonna bring that up, but that's one thing that I've learned through the years that you don't bring up with a lady.
I would have taken it graciously from you
No,
because I know you'd be honest. So that's what matters.
You do
Right.
from the pictures I've seen.
When you see her in person, you're not going to believe she's a third of the woman she used to be.
Right.
Mhm, literally. But it's been work, but I've been enjoying it.
Oh, that's awesome. You know, that's what it's about, is having fun.
Exactly. Well, even Bill will say, we didn't go on this journey to hate life because we're both foodies. We love food, and we didn't want to have to sit and worry about what we put in our mouths every other moment. But we got a little bit stricter and balanced it all out, and we're doing good.
I have my cheat days where I just totally splurge out on what I want, but right now I've shrunk my stomach down so much I only eat a third of what I used to.
Yeah.
So
I'm the same. I eat more often, but I don't eat as much, and it's a lot of different context.
yep. And that's
So-
exactly what I'm doing.
Have
I
you
mean,
been
we got a
paying
piece
any
of fried
attention?
chicken tonight.
What? Fried chicken?
Yes,
What kind?
a thigh.
Any particular
From Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly?
Yeah, Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly.
Hmm.
I had steaks on the grill tonight. I ate half my steak and left the other half sitting on the plate.
I had steaks on Tuesday.
I'm going to have them this weekend. I got a brand new Traeger for Christmas.
Woohoo.
Oh, very
My
nice.
kids, the huge one.
Nice.
You could probably take a small animal and put it out and cook them.
Oh, wow. Very nice.
It's like, what in heaven's name? But they're just trying to help Dad along.
yeah.
Of course. Well, is there anything you guys want me to touch on real quick before I leave? Because I got to get back to prepping my food so we can eat this weekend.
Touch whatever you want.
I'm good. I already talked about the Breeder Brothers
She
Brawl.
knew. That's
Well,
awesome.
I'm
I
just
touched on this
excited.
weekend.
I'll be touching. Touchy feely. Better watch out for these fingers. But no, I'm just really excited to see everybody this weekend. And, you know, you don't have to be a paranormal enthusiast or a beard enthusiast to attend. There's just a great group of people, and we're just going to have a good time and hang out. And the more, the merrier.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's a great way to look at it. And I know that you help set the pace, and Bill carries the banner.
Yes.
Come to Broadhead Manor and be treated like family, not like paranormal enthusiasts. You know, that's my motto. I don't like not being friendly with people. You know what I mean? It's something that just comes, it's second nature to me, and I just have fun with it. I'm going to treat you like family, whether you're family or not. So,
I mean, he knows it's a business, but he doesn't necessarily run it like a business. You know, when it comes to dollars and cents, that's the way it is. But other than that, it's all about camaraderie.
yep.
I had the idea earlier this afternoon before I went ahead and contacted you.
Mm-hmm.
The reason it is like I had said earlier, that to me, it's you are part of this. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
you have to look at it that way. There's certain people that always mesh with
Mhm.
situations, especially with a building like what's is so important as Broadhead Manor.
Mm-hmm.
And there's going to be names and there's going to be faces. They're going to end up on a wall down the road.
No. That wall is now up and showing to everybody. We have made the Wall of Fame. All the pictures are up on the wall.
Holy cow! How did I know that?
I
How
don't
did
know.
you know it? You didn't know it.
Greg, I'm not on that wall. Sorry.
Well, we're going to get you there. I'll if I have to get the Senate to vote right, we'll get the
No,
Senate.
it's
I'll be the centerfold.
whoever has given me an 8x10 picture of themselves, whether it's signed or not, I still frame it and I put it on that wall because everybody's family to me.
Mhm.
You know,
That is awesome.
it's not just para celebrities. I'd rather have the normal everyday people because in my eyes, everybody is a person. They're not anything better than anybody else.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, because in all honesty, if you really look at it, I'm just an average Joe. Well, we'll call me an average Jamie, but an average Jamie. And Bill has had celebrities out to the building. But you know what? I bet I brought just as many, if not more people to Broadhead than those celebrities did.
Yes,
And
exactly.
it's because we're family, and it's because of the love we have for the building and things like that.
Well,
And that's the way I'm going to always treat it. Whether you are a person that's on TV every single day or a person that is I'm just starting out ghost hunting. You walk through that door, you're going to be treated the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give you higher honors just because you were on TV. Oh, well, I've been on TV 1,000 times. I don't care.
Well, and don't get Bill wrong or me wrong, because those that are on TV and have been on TV, kudos to them. They've worked hard to get to where they
Yes,
are.
they made a place for themselves, and it's more
And we
power
have
to them.
we both have a lot of respect for them, but
Great. I have just as much respect for everybody else also.
exactly,
know.
so we're not downgrading them at all.
No,
But
I
in
will
the
never
same
downgrade
respect,
anybody.
we're all human.
Rez has been saying quite a few para-wifey, he said, number one.
I don't see the chat. I'm sorry,
And
but
then he said,
hi, Para hubby.
then he said, hi, awesome. Hi, Jamie. That was from Azriana. And then three of my favorite peeps from Rez. You can bling out my fur.
Ah, oh, I'll be
Yep.
blowing it all right. Mm-hmm.
And he said Broadhead is active 24/7.
Yep.
And Lee is my homie.
She's a doll.
Christy Riccio just came in and said, good day, good day.
You know where she's from?
Australia.
Hell yeah. Yeah, good day.
She's a good girl.
Yes, she is.
Very wonderful person.
But okay, guys, I don't mean to be
Okay.
rude, but I really gotta get going.
Okay, we're gonna shut her down because well, I could close with Bill.
Yeah, close with Bill. But yeah, we'll see you guys next weekend, and much love to everybody in the chat and anybody that watches this later.
Oh, thank you very much for stopping and saying hi and make Bill's evening.
You're welcome.
I'm not going to mention.
Thanks for having me.
I'm not going to mention anything about my evening.
No, thank you for having me. I love the heck out of you too. You've always supported me.
You too.
All right, I'm out. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, Jamie. Well, that's a pretty great way to get it to come to a close. Is there anything else you want to mention about? Did we forget anything? No,
that's really all I've got going on this year. We will be having public investigations once a month for the next 5 months. For the next 5 months, we'll be having one public investigation every month, led by a different team that has asked me if they could do a public ghost hunt. And I graciously allowed, we've got Gavin Holland's group. Then I've got Michelle Roos and Riverside, Iowa Paranormal doing August. Casket Robbery and Paranormal Exposures have combined together. Casket Robbery is a band. They have combined together to do the one for July.
Wow.
Then EVP themselves are coming up from Texas to run the one in September.
Holy cow.
And then in October, that is to be announced later. It's a special guest appearance for 2 or 3 individuals that are going to lead another public ghost hunt for our Halloween event in October. So
there's another person that just chimed in, and that's
Carol, and hi, Bob.
And that's Bob's sister.
Okay.
And Carol Garcia is here, which
awesome.
Is great. So, hey, I just want to say, you've always been one of the nicest gentlemen I've ever met.
Nah.
And you know what? We're guys and we act like guys at times, but when it comes to the nitty gritty and it comes to helping people and handling situations, I think you're number one.
Nah, I try, but
you do a damn good job at it, Bill, and I want to thank you for that. And everybody that's here feels the same way.
Yep.
There would be no Broadhead today if it wasn't for you.
Right. Right now, it would probably be torn down if it wasn't for us saving the building. So
I have a great weekend since it's Friday.
Yep.
And just I can't wait to go ahead and see you next weekend.
Come on up. You're more than welcome. And like I said, you're always welcome at Broadhead. Greg,
okay.
You're part of Broadhead.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And once again, thank you for being here and making this all possible.
You're welcome.
Okay. Have a great evening. And I know you said you had to go, so I'm going to just let you go right now.
All right. Everybody, Good night.
Good night, everybody. We're going. Have a good one.
Bye, Greg.
Bye-bye. We'll see you later, Bill. Bye.
Ha 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 ha.